Hey everybody, it's Joe from House of Stereo, and I want to look at the Borison X3s today. As many of you know, House of Stereo is the southeastern United States' big Borison, Avic, ANSUS, and Access dealer. And most of you who have been here know Borison best by their O1 Silver Supreme stand mount and the Z1 Cryo stand mount speakers that we have here. But today we've got something special. 120 pounds per speaker of special, in fact. This is the Borison X3. This is Audio Group Denmark wanting to move in a direction that makes their exceptional products a little bit more accessible price-wise. And so the X Series has been designed to be an $11,000 floor stander, and by all rights, by all listening, by all measurements I can think of, these are really a $25,000 to $35,000 speaker. In fact, one of our shop friends, who is a professor at the local university, big audiophile, has listened to the other Borisons that we have in-house, and we have him on video. So take a look at this.
150,000
150?
to maybe plus a little bit.
What if I told you they were $11,000?
These?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's nuts.
So
Is this like their lower line or something?
it's not their, it's the X Series. This is a new line that they've come out with. And yeah, so all of that knowledge.
I didn't know they made anything even
Well, that's
remotely affordable.
This is the new X Series.
Everything else is in the stratosphere.
Yeah.
Okay, well that changes things. All right.
Yeah, it's a pretty attainable speaker.
Yeah.
So he guessed that they were 150,000 or greater. And it's easy to have that misconception, especially when you have a ribbon tweeter that is the same design as that of the M6, which is Borison's new $550,000 floor stander, the same design as the O1 Silver Supreme stand mounts and the Z1 Cryo that we have here. It's the same technology that has been trickled down. And then what they've brought to the table this time, the full weight of 40 years of speaker designing experience. This is the X membrane. They use the X membrane building methodology on the mid-range and the two woofers. So what that is it's a sandwich driver, so 2 layers of carbon fiber front and back, and in between is this Nomex honeycomb laminated between these 2 carbon fiber layers. And then what they do with the carbon fiber is they take it and they stretch it out to make it wider, and basically the resulting diaphragm is extremely light, extremely stiff. So it has just phenomenally low resonance, and it sounds amazing. So Greg Weaver of Part-Time Audiophile has posted his review of the Borison X3s, extremely complimentary about them. So more on that technology, you can go and read that article at Part-Time Audiophile. But in the meantime, what I find amazing is that these are 4.5-inch drivers. And one common misconception, it's a preconception that I had, was that a 4.5-inch driver, especially on the woofers, are not going to produce a lot of bass. Well, Borison has disabused me of that notion, and it all started with the Z1 Cryo over here. What you'll find is customers come in to listen to Borison for the first time, and I could have no other speakers in this room at all. But as soon as I turn on the music with the Z1 Cryo stand mount speakers here, you'll see them start looking around. They're looking for the subwoofer, and the subwoofer's not there. It's that Borison has done such a good job of creating this stiff, almost perfect driver that we're getting bass frequency response down in the low 30s with, as Greg said, supreme authority. What these can do is shocking. So this is that same tweeter, that 0.01 gram tweeter that you'll find in the higher level series, brought down to an $11,000, 120 pound floor standing speaker. It's absolutely incredible. So Borison is part of a larger conglomerate called Audio Group Denmark. And Audio Group Denmark is comprised of Borison, Avic Electronics, Ansuz, who does the cables, the power conditioner, a lot of the accessories like feet, isolation pods, all kinds of really neat technology. And then their new product and the new company that has just been announced and has just started shipping product is Access. Access, and this is the Access Forte F3. This is the largest of the Forte series, of which there are 3 models, 1, 2, and 3. $5,500 for the base model, the number 1, and $11,000 for the Forte 3. Now, this is a DAC, a streamer, an integrated amplifier. It's basically an all-in-one box. Audio Group Denmark has their own app, and Roon Ready certification is coming soon. Roon sees it, but it's not certified yet, so we can't play to it through Roon. But for 100 watts per channel and $11,000 paired with an $11,000 speaker, let's add your cables, really good cables, a good network switch, a good power conditioner, and right around $30K, you can have a phenomenal system. So that's what we've done here, and that's what we invite you. Come to House of Stereo, come to Sound Room 1 where we are now, and listen to this system, because this is really, it's incredible. Go read Greg Weaver's article, because he says a lot of the things that I'm saying here. I can't believe these are only $11,000. And $11K, you know, if you're not into hi-fi, you might say, that's a lot of money. But you have to consider that this is, you know, this is the age of $25,000, $35,000, $45,000 speakers. There's a lot of really high-end electronics out there, high-end speakers out there that are way beyond $11,000. And so when you can get the level of sound that we're getting, you know, Todd thought that these might be $150,000 or more per pair. And when you can achieve impressions like that and turn around and tell the person that, oh, no, it's $11,000, that's shocking. So in any event, other things that we have here, we're using the Ansuz cabling, we're using the Ansuz switch, the D3, that's the mains power conditioner, and you know, it's just a mixture of all things Audio Group Denmark. So these 4 companies, Michael Borison and Lars Christensen are running these companies. There's a couple other guys, I forget their names off the top of my head, but this is a group of really smart people. Peter Hansen, good friend of mine, is the national sales manager. He's a fellow Dane, so they tapped him to run the company here in the United States. And so all in all, it's a brand that I'm really happy to have in-house. I'm really happy to have it at home because I have a pair of these going home with me. I'm going to take one of the Access home. I'm probably going to take the 2 to get more used to it, and if anyone ever wants to hear it, I'll just run home and grab it and bring it here. But this is definitely a company to look out for, or a set of 4 companies to look out for. Good work, Audio Group Denmark.